They say that you want to destroy the Labour Party. Why?
That's not correct. I've been in the party since 2002. Until today, I'm still in the party. When the party was newly formed as Party for Social Democracy, I was the first chairman. And when it metamorphosed into Labour Party, I was the chairman.
All right, another episode of What is Trending. I promised you a part 2 or season 2, let me call it, pertaining to the debate that took place between Abayomi Arabambi, who is the factional national publicity secretary of the Labour Party, and then Yunus Atanko, who is the chief spokesperson of the Labour Party Presidential Campaign Council. I know you must have watched whatever they said on Channels News, but I bet you what, you watched it in a hurry. Yes, you watched it in a hurry. I have a slower version of it, and this pertains to revealing things about what happened or what has been happening in the Labour Party internally, and what has been pointing out at Julius Abure, the national chairman of the Labour Party, being suspended. I brought you an update yesterday that 36 Labour Party chairmen from the 36 states have come up to support the outgoing or the ex-national chairman of the Labour Party, talking about Julius Abure, and they have passed a vote of confidence on him and said it is him or no other. Let me give you an overview. The first one I brought earlier on was the part 1, and I bet you what, this is the part 2, and this is so shocking. Watch this.
Mr. Julius Abure remained the national chairman of Labour Party, along with very distinguished loyal members of the NWC. The 36 chairmen condemned the act of political brigandage perpetrated by this small fraction of NWC led by Lamidi Apapa and his gang. It is viewed that Apapa and others who were involved do not seem to appear as appropriate members of Labour Party, as no one member of us with the required sanity would destroy his own home. Those who were suspended by the party, led by the appropriate organ and with due processes, remain suspended.
They say that you want to destroy the Labour Party. Why?
That's not correct. I've been in the party since 2002. Until today, I'm still in the party. When the party was newly formed as Party for Social Democracy, I was the first chairman. And when it metamorphosed into Labour Party, I was the chairman. I was chairman for the party, I just say, for 10 years. And after that, I contested for the office of the Southwest Zonal Chairman, which I also occupied for 4 years, for the last election when I became the Deputy National Chairman. For anybody to now say that I'm trying to run down the party, that person is a liar. But let me, if you want me to refer to the last statement we got now from the so-called state chairman.
Are they not chairman?
They are chairman.
But when you say so-called,
when I use the word so-called, the national chairman invited them to Benin a day before this court judgment. I wanted them to come and pay him a visit. But really, when they were in that meeting, this judgment came up. And he did not allow them to go back until he asked them to come to Abuja. He was just feeding them with lies, referring to the judgment he got in one of the courts in Benin.
An order, actually, not a judgment.
An order. So that was, they were feeded with that information. They were not feeded with the real one that happened in Abuja, which has to do with criminal aspect. I regarded them as if it is ignorant. No human being will allow criminality to stay. And I believe nobody as a Nigerian is above the law. The Labour Party law is clear enough that if the chairman of the party, for whatever reason, is unable to perform his functions, the deputy will take over. This is very clear. Notwithstanding the situation. And in this case now, this does not require a whole Nigeria to take action, because this is court injunction that the 4 principal officers, I want to say, must not or should not regard themselves as principals of the party. Now, if that has happened, what else? The next person should take over.
So let me quickly ask you,
Yeah.
what are you in the Labour Party as of today?
As of today, I'm the acting national chairman of the party.
How many people voted for you?
By rights, let me go straight to your question. 7 of them, national work committee members.
Did you form a quorum?
Yes, we formed. We formed.
How many are the NWC?
We were 18 before. 1 died. 2 were on suspension. Then remained 15. Then 4 principal officers were also almost sacked by the court that they should not portray themselves as officers of the party. Then remained 11. Then 7 voted me.
So why not the 11?
No,
where are the rest out of the 11?
The rest 4, they were informed, but for reason best known to them, they were not there.
Were not there. So 7 people, 7, excluding yourself. So 6 people voted for you. 7 were around.
Yes.
But 6 voted for you.
Yes, we are 7 at that time.
No, but 6. No, let's get it clear. 7 met, including yourself.
Yeah,
but 6 people voted for you.
Yes.
Out of 18.
11. Out of 11.
Out of 11.
Out of 11.
Okay. So now, have you heard about some of the issues that have cropped up?
Yeah.
The fact that you are being sponsored by other political party to bring down this party. Are you aware of the possible damage some of your party members say this may be on the chances of your principal, Peter Obi, and the party generally with the situation on ground?
That is not true.
Who is sponsoring you?
Nobody is sponsoring me.
Are you being funded by other political parties?
Nobody.
Let
me tell you.
Do you have any alliance with any political party?
Nobody at all.
Before I bring out some of the issues that have been raised.
I'm telling you this, nobody. Let me tell you why this. If anybody is saying that, my position in the party before I became a chairman of the party in Oyo State, I have been a Nopeng officer. I was Nopeng chairman in Oyo State. I was the vice president of Nopeng. I was the national trustee of Nopeng. I was general secretary of Tanker Divers in Nigeria for 12 years, the chairman of the party in Oyo, gubernatorial candidate of the party 2007, and so on and so forth. And I've been praying that one day this Labour Party will lead Nigeria. And if it has come to this level, I was a reasonable person now claim that I was there to work for somebody. Contrary to people.
Were you suspended in the party before?
Nobody suspended me.
In 2014, what happened to you?
Nobody. In 2014.
What happened to you in 2014?
Nothing. Everything good happened to me.
You did not participate in the affairs of the party in 2014?
I was the zonal chairman of the party.
But why were you suspended
Nobody suspended me. So if anybody has an evidence, such a person can bring it. No. Nobody has ever suspended me since 2002.
So in 2022, prior to the election of 2023, how active were you in the affairs of the party?
I was highly active.
In the campaign that was done in Ibadan, or your state, I remember there was a little fracas that day when one of the Afenifere bodyguard was accosted. Were you at that event?
I was not. I was in Abuja.
So that is your home base,
I was in Abuja.
I'm asking you.
Yes,
you are a leader of the party in Oyo State.
Yes.
But you were not present at the campaign of your party.
And it was because of the obese movement. I was in Abuja with Peter Obi. We were to go to Ibadan together. Unfortunately, that day, the aircraft that was supposed to carry the entire team was not allowed to lift us. So I was asked to go and join another flight through Akure to Ibadan. That was what happened. I was at the airport with Peter Obi.
Let me ask you, is there any issue with as to how money is being appropriated in the party?
At all. I'm not in charge of money.
No, I'm asking, not about you, but do you have any grievance about how money is being managed under the Abure leadership?
No.
You don't have any issue?
I don't
think
have
that financially your party is good?
Well, to me, I don't.
Because I'm hearing from your side
that
allegations that issues of misappropriation of funds have been going on.
Is it that
on the other
affects
side?
me? That
no,
affects
no,
me?
no, on the other side. This is what your faction and your group are saying about.
Thanks for joining us. You heard it all from the horse's mouth there. So that has given us an overview and a sort of broad information and a broader view of what is happening right now in the Labour Party camp and the internal crisis taking over the Labour Party. Initially, the People's Democratic Party had their own internal crisis. It started before the elections, talking about the J5 governors and then their rebellion with their principal and the presidential candidate of the same party, talking about Atiku Abubakar, and then subsequently after the presidential elections and the subsequent gubernatorial elections, the issues in the PDP sporadically skyrocketed to a situation that could be unbearable for the members of the People's Democratic Party and the G5 governors. This resulted to the expulsion and subsequent suspension of Sesu Ayu, who is the PDP national chairman, talking about the issues that arose between the chairman and the factional 5 governors called the G5. Now, this issue surrounded both Atiku Abubakar, their principal, and then Mr. Ayu, who was the former chairman of the PDP. Taking aside from that, we have taken backwards and then brought you an issue that arose in the PDP. Let me forwardly bring you what has happened in the Labour Party after watching or listening to address issues there on Channels News. I hope you've listened, especially to those who have been sending direct messages to me on an explanation on the internal crisis taking up or taking the forefront in the Labour Party. Thanks for joining us. Drop a comment for us in the comment section if you still want to know more about this particular issue. And don't forget to tap the subscribe button. Make our videos go viral and don't forget to watch till the end. See you next time in my next video.